Kalila here, or Callie, and welcome to my channel. I'm a crochet designer and now a beginner knitter, and today I'm going to be showing you guys everything I have created in the month of August. As you guys know, I have been doing these monthly videos where I show you guys everything I crocheted because I feel like it's a nice recap of everything that went on that month. I get to see what I did, what I finished, what I didn't finish, what I could have finished, and it's just awesome to see what I planned for August and what actually happened in the end. So before I begin, if you guys want to join a yarn club and have like all types of fun, my Discord is down below in the description box where all crafters, either crocheting or knitting or any other type of craft, are in, and we show each other all of our works in progress, our finished products, the things that we plan to work on, different yarns that we've acquired, yarns that we want. We get help with anything related to patterns or gauging, and it's just a good time. So if you want to join something like that, definitely join my Discord down below. I have also started doing podcasts for my YouTube members, and if you want to get access to those monthly videos, then definitely join my channel by clicking the join button on my profile, or you can click the link down below to become a member there. So let's look at the first thing that I finished for the month of August. The first thing I finished was this Kima Cardi. It's a cardigan by Tony from TL Yarn Crafts, and this is the first time I have crocheted something following someone else's pattern, like a garment. So this was really fun and really exciting because it was something new. I made a whole video on it, obviously, because you guys have seen this already. And for those of you who are just seeing this for the first time, I made the extra large slash 2XL version of this because I love oversized things. If you have been on my channel for a while, you guys know that I love oversized everything when it comes to sweaters and cardigans. So I made that version, and this yarn was Hue Plus Me by Lion Brand, and it's a wool acrylic blend, but it feels more like acrylic, but it's not horrendous. I don't really care for the feel of acrylic, but this is very warm. Like, I slept in this every single night when I was in Vegas because the hotel was just so cold, and it's so cozy and so nice, but also breathable, and I love that about this. I use a size 10mm hook with this. It's like a chunky yarn, and while I did enjoy the process, I didn't enjoy the yarn or the hook really because it's just too big for me, and I'm a fingering weight gal. Like, I love fingering weight types of yarns. So using a size 10mm hook from what I usually use, like a 2.75mm hook, it was like a drastic jump, and it was very hard on my hands and my wrists as well. And usually I don't have a problem with that when I'm crocheting, but I really loved this project. And would I do it again? Probably not, because I don't really care to follow other people's patterns, but this pattern was so easy, I would definitely recommend it. But I wouldn't do it again because the yarn is too chunky, and I just really like making my own crochet stuff instead of following people's patterns. Now for knitting, I will follow everyone's pattern for knitting. But crocheting, I like designing my own things. Now the next thing that I finished, let me find a place to put this. Okay. The next thing that I finished is actually not a crochet project. It is a knitted project. I learned how to knit late last month. It was like 2 weeks ago. And it was just something my sisters and I decided to do randomly. Literally, my sister Kahila, Crochet with K, she was looking at something, and then she was just like, I want to learn how to knit randomly. I want to learn how to knit. Like, we had already had a conversation with each other, like, I don't want to knit, I'm not gonna do this and that, do that, blah blah blah. And literally a few days later we're like, okay, let's knit. And we bought needles that same night. It was nighttime. We bought it that same night, next day delivery, so we had our needles the next day, and I made a whole video on that. But I worked on a hat, and this is the hat. Let me just show you guys up close. It is so nice. It's made with acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic yarn, Red Heart Super Saver, you know, that crunchy yarn. I say crunchy because it's so rough. It's like almost unbearable to crochet with and knit with, but I didn't want to use any of my good yarns to practice. So I was like, okay, let me just find this acrylic. I think it was the only acrylic yarn that we had in the house because we gave away the rest of them. But I love how this turned out, and oh my gosh, like it is just so perfect. The stitches are so perfect. My tension was surprisingly even. This thing is already pilling and I didn't even wear it. But yeah, this is the second thing that I finished during the month, which also knitting has like taken over my brain. Okay, I'm going to start another knitted project tonight. It's gonna be a sweater. It's gonna be the Louisiana sweater by Petite Knit. I'm for sure going to do a video on that so that you guys can see the process and see just how it's gonna turn out. And the last thing that I crocheted for the month, I only got 3 things done. 2 big projects, 1 small project. It is my rusty high neck sweater that I designed myself. Like, look at this high neck, okay? Wait, is this the back part? Don't look at that. Look at the front. Yes, smooth and nice. I have a pattern for it, so I will link it down below if you guys want to get it yourself. You can definitely, anyone can make it, so it doesn't matter what size you are. It is 100% size inclusive, so no specific stitch pattern. It is measurement based, so it is based on your body size. I used Knitting for Olive's merino and soft silk mohair together, so 2 strands together. And this was my first time using fingering weight yarn, and I have been converted, and that is like the only type of yarn size that I want to use. Fingering weight yarn and mohair, like lace weight. I love it so much. But yeah, that is what I used for this sweater. And for the pattern, I did say how many balls of yarn I used and everything, but you do not have to use this yarn. If you want to recreate this using acrylic yarn, you can, as long as you just crochet it to the size that you are. And I give instructions on how to do that in the pattern. So it is so easy for anyone, literally anyone, to pick up. I made this like a little oversized, well, a lot oversized. It has a lot of positive ease, and I feel like if I were to say what size it would be, it's probably a large, but it could be like a medium with like 6 inches of positive ease or something. But it is very nice, so comfortable. The mohair is not scratchy in this. Like, this mohair is so soft. The wool is so soft, and when I was wearing this, I felt nothing on me. Like, usually wool and mohair has like, how do you say it, a prickle factor? No prickle factor, none. I don't know if it was the mohair or if it was the wool, because my mohair sweater that I made, it has a prickle factor, but it's not itchy. This one, no prickle factor. I can't even feel it on my skin, and I'm just like in love with it. So Knitting for Olive, I 100% recommend, okay? So those are all of my projects for the month. Now let me show you my whips. So I have one whip that is a continuous whip from last month. It was a whip. I think I started it in July, and it is still a whip. So let me show you. It is in this project bag, and it is, what did I name this? I don't remember what I named this, but it is this blue sweater that I'm working on. It's supposed to be a V-neck sweater. I only have 2 sleeves of it done, and I'm working on the back panel, but not really working on it. Just like whenever I don't have a project going, it's something that I'll pick up. But since I usually always have a project going, I haven't picked it up in a while. I picked it up when I started live streaming, which I do live streams. If you want to rewatch my live streams or watch it for the first time because you missed it and didn't realize that I stream now here on YouTube as well, then I am leaving a link down below in the description box to the of a link to my playlists where I have all of my live streams, so you guys can watch all of them. I'm on I did like number 6 today, so they're all like an hour long. So if you want extra content from me, there you are. But yeah, this is something that I have been working on for like 2 months now, but I haven't been working on it. So should I even say that? I just pick it up sometimes, crochet a couple rows, put it back. start on something else that I have planned for the month. I'm using Drops Air and Drops Kid Silk Mohair together, 2-stranding them, and this will literally, oh my gosh, look, it matches my nails. Guys, I have to go back to the claws, okay? I love almond nails, but stiletto nails are literally my love. And I just had to go back to it. I gave my yarn to my sisters. They needed it for some projects that they were doing, and they were like, can we please take the yarn, please, since you're not using it? I'm like, I am using it for this whip, but it's not important. So I gave my Drops Air to my twin sister, Kahila, Crochet with K, and I gave my mohair for this to my younger sister, Malika, Mr. Boppin. So I don't know when I will be working on this again. Like I was saying in my podcast, in like maybe November, but I will have to buy some yarn for this again since I gave the yarn to my sisters. So we will see what will happen to the sweater. I will finish it because I want to finish it. This is so soft. The Drops Air is an alpaca wool mixture, and alpaca is the softest yarn on the face of the planet. So I'm like, I'm going to finish it. I need to finish it, but when will I finish it? I have no clue. And honestly, I'm in no rush because eventually it will be finished. This is like the only project that I will leave almost unfinished, but still will keep it and finish it later and not worry about how long I've had it. Now, the next whip that I have is something that I started in Vegas, and it is my birthday dress. It's actually gonna make another appearance next week in a vlog, but it is my birthday dress. Now, if you guys watched my Vegas vlog, you guys will know that I started on my birthday dress. My birthday is next week, Sunday, on the 12th. I will be 24 years old. But yeah, I started on my birthday dress and it did not turn out the way I wanted. It is way too big at the bottom, and the decreases, I decreased way too early. I decreased way too early or something, and so I messed up with the top part. So now when I do my front panel, I'm going to have to do it a little differently, connect it in a different way, and it's just like, oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? But it's fine. I wanted to finish it by my birthday, but I want to start knitting my first sweater for the first time. And it's gonna be my first sweater. I'm gonna be recording it, and I'm not really recording this for a specific video besides vlogs. So I think I'm gonna put this on the side, and I will work on it on and off, but it won't be, I doubt it'll be done in time for my birthday. Every time I go live, you guys ask me about my birthday dress. You guys are like, how's your birthday dress coming? How's your birthday dress coming? And I actually started on it yesterday on the front panel because I hadn't touched it in a while, but I started on the front panel yesterday. This is how far I've gotten. And I will be working on it today, but tonight I'm going to cast on a sweater. So I guess I'll just see how things go for the month and how long it takes me to do the sweater, because I want to finish the knitted sweater within a week and a half. And it's my first sweater. It's the first sweater I'll be knitting ever. This was my second project. I'm not going to talk about it because I will be talking about it in a video for Monday, and I will literally show you guys this the beginning of October when I do this kind of video again. But yeah, those are my finished projects. Those are my whips. I did not do a lot this month. Of August, the month of August, I feel like I did not do a lot. It was mainly because I started knitting, and I feel like I will have a bunch of knitted projects to show you guys at the end of the month, and I'm excited for that. It's like a new journey. You guys will see a lot of knitting videos this month and the next coming months. I will still be crocheting, obviously. I'll still be crocheting and designing, posting crochet videos because crochet is my love. But knitting is just fun. It's something to do to relax and just sit back and chill, watch something with it. And I feel like that will be like my relaxation craft, and crocheting will be like my job craft. So either way, I enjoy both, and I'm just excited to be on a new journey and introduce myself to a new audience, because now knitters will be watching me even more and seeing like, oh shoot, she crochets as well. And it's gonna be so cool opening myself up to new people and new crafters and seeing how I can relate to knitters as well as crocheters. But that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. If you want to watch my new podcast that I will be doing monthly, definitely click that join button on my channel so that you guys never miss an update. I will also be posting free sweater patterns on there, free sweater tutorials, and so much more in the next upcoming months. So definitely join me on that journey, because that'll be so exciting. Join my Discord if you want to join a yarn club and discuss things, meet new people, new crafters, and be a part of a community full of yarn lovers, okay? I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye!